a short video on my Datsun 240Z. The body's 1973. It's got some slight modifications. 260Z engine, 3.9 differential, and it's also got 5-speed transmission from a 280ZX. I put on the Euro tail lights, mostly because of visibility. I wanted the turn signals to be amber for big trucks, to be able to see my stop lights and turn signals. The side markers are changed over to white lenses because I think it fits the car better. I've got different headlights with halos I'll turn on. They go on with ignition. I bought the car because the interior was good. Everything worked. The seats are good and original. The interior is original. Dash isn't cracked, which is a huge problem on these. That's the worst defect in the dash, and I keep a dash pad on it to hopefully keep it from getting too bad in the California sun. Onto the engine compartment. It has a 2.6 liter engine. The dome top SUs, which would have been correct for a 72 240Z. The 73 had the flat tops, which were hard to tune. I won't say they're terrible because I had a 73 back in the day. I've got electronic ignition. Well, it's a Mallory distributor that is pointless. And I've changed over to air filters and a catch can instead of the stock air intake configuration. I've changed the coil out for a hotter coil. It's got a hotter cam in it. I've also added the bracket for the air conditioning unit. I'm looking into replacing the compressor. So I've got the idler pulley and the bracket for a compressor on it. I'm looking to add air to it. It's got a header that is hard to see. That's ceramic coated header. I've added a heat shield, an extension to the stock heat shield, so that it keeps some of the heat from boiling the float bowls full of gasoline. Vapor lock can be a problem in Arizona or California. I've got mechanical fuel pump. I did try an electronic fuel pump, but that wasn't a good solution for me. I think you need to deal with pressure regulators and lots of other things to get that to work the way it should. I've got, you'd probably call them audio fuses under the hood, just for some extra protection. I don't tend to run anything but relays off the fuses. So this is high and low beams of the headlights. So the switches inside the car only put low current through the switches, and then the high current runs directly from the battery to from the fuses that are connected directly to the battery. They'll run the headlights and the markers directly, rather than run all that amperage through the circuitry. I polished the domes I've added a catch can rather than, I've added air filters in the catch can. It's running SM needles. It's got a performance cam in, as I said, a 2.6 liter. I've tried electronic pump for the fuel pump, and I've decided I've gone back to mechanical, which you can see here. Just gone back to a stock, pretty stock fuel pump. Still running the stock fan. It's got the wander light, which is nice to have. It's got some upgrades to the electric system. I've got what look like audio fuses to most people. They're the big size fuses. Some are switched, some are unswitched, some are ignition switched, and some are unswitched. And it seems to work. The battery and the battery compartment is stock. Battery tray, battery compartment is stock.